Hello everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan. Today we're playing with the Kiddin' Around bundle and we're going to create a fun little gift box that's in the shape of a house, and I thought it went well with this stuff. So I pre-cut a couple images, fussy cut them out of the paper, and then we're going to be using this designer series paper, and I'm pulling in Night of Navy and Granny Apple Green. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to, sorry about that. I must hit something when I turn the volume off because then it goes straight to that. Okay, so we need a piece of Old Navy cardstock that is 6 3/8 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go 5 1/4 and then 6 3/8. Okay. And then on that 6 3/8 inch side, we want to score it at 2 1/4, at 3, at 5 1/4, and at 6. Okay, then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. So we're now on the 5 1/4 inch side, and we want to score it at 3/4 of an inch, at 3 inches, at 4 1/8, I'm just making sure I did this right. Hold on. Oh, okay. So hold on. On the 4 1/8 area, we want to score it not on the long skinny boxes, just on the big squares. So I'm going to go to there and there. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing at 4 7/8. So I'm going to go just on the box area. And then skip the tall one and go there. Okay, now we're going to go back to the top and we're going to score it to the second score line. Hold on here. At 1 1/8. So we're going to go 1 1/8, and we're just going to go to the second score line. Okay. And then we're going to go to the 4 1/8. Let's see. Making sure I did this right. I need my ruler. We want to score this one. Did I give the wrong Okay. So we want to score it at 1 1/8 and 2 1/8. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to need our ruler. So that's that piece. Now I want to cut a piece of designer series paper, and we do not need a very big piece for this. So I'm trying to see how I want to cut this. Okay. I'm just going to use the bottom section, and I'm going to cut it, and we're going to do 2 by 2. And 2 by 2. You really don't need a whole lot of designer series paper. I thought I had a little more wiggle room to play with there, but I don't, so that's okay. It's going to be really cute. I think our little character will kind of take over the area anyway. And then I also want, let's see here. Oh, I did want another piece of designer series paper. Hold on. I got a little carried away there. I'm going to pull in this piece of designer series paper, and we want to cut a 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 inch piece. And then we're going to cut it diagonally. Just like that. So very little designer series paper. Then I also want, while we have the paper trimmer out, I also want to cut a piece of that Granny Apple Green to go to make a little tag. So let's see here. I'm going to cut a 1 by 3 inch piece. Okay. And that should be all of our cutting. I'm going to move my paper trimmer. Let's go ahead and stamp our image really quick and punch this out. I always like to make sure I get it in there. So I turn it over and look. Okay, so there's that. And I need a block. And I'm going to stamp "You are amazing," because you are amazing. And I'm going to go to the right in case I need to, what am I trying to say here? In case I need to put my little image over that, since we don't have a lot of workspace. Okay. Whoops. So then we're done with our stamping. Now we want to bring in our bone folder and our paper snips. And we want to fold and burnish. Well, yeah, we're going to fold and burnish our score lines. Don't worry about doing anything on those partial score lines at this when we're burnishing here. Okay, so the rest we're going to have to hold on for. So I have at the top, I have where we made those partial score lines, and we're going to do as follows, okay? We're going to cut off this bottom little rectangle, and I'm going to tab this section, And then we're going to take off the top long rectangle. So you should look like that. Then these squares, we want to cut up to the intersecting score line, and we want to wedge. So just like we're making a box. Okay. Now this is not my design. I did get this from the Paper Pixie, but I changed up, you know, the paper and all that, just the template of the little house, because I thought it would be cute to put movie tickets in. Okay, next we're going to, on those parts where it's the big squares, we're going to take off the top 2 rectangles. So I'm just going to cut on the score line, and then I'm going to cut those 2 rectangles off. And we're going to do that on both sections. Okay. Then we're going to come in with our rulers, and we're going to score and make a triangle here from where we did our score line to the outer edge. So hold on, this one I didn't get all the way down, so I'm going to put that one down. Okay, so we're going to go from that middle point to the outer corner and make a triangle. That point to this outer triangle. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this other box. And then we will be done manipulating this, and we could add our designer series paper. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut down these rectangles just on the score line to the intersecting score line. Okay. And I'm going to kind of push that into place. Okay. So let's go ahead and add our designer series paper. I really could have used any designer series paper because you really don't see a whole lot of that, do you? And then our triangle will go up here at the top. Okay. Okay, then we're going to add glue to our little tab here. And we're going to fold over our house. Okay. I like to make sure it's nice and sealed. Oh, we didn't put our triangle on this side. Let's do that. Okay. And then trying to see how I put my box together. Oh, these must go down. And this goes down like this. Just like, hold on. This is so cute. Once you get the shape, you just gotta manipulate this. Let's seal up the bottom and then we'll have a solid ground to work on, okay? So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put glue on my tabs. Put the back down. And then put the top front down. Okay, and I'm just gonna put my, whoops, let's open this up so we could put our bone folder. Down there. So I thought this would be cute with money in it. Or, like I said, movie tickets. There we go. So there's our little house. I knew once we put the bottom on that it would, so I'm only putting glue on part of this. And then we're going to put her up on dimensionals. Like that. And then on this side, we'll have him. He's almost bigger than the house. Maybe I won't put anything on the other side and save that for another time because it's way too big. But that's our little project for today. I know it seemed confusing, and I'll show you how to do the top one more time. Okay, so you're gonna put in your long pieces, okay? Then you're going to, I'm going to do the back first. You're going to squeeze those in, see how it, and then you're going to do the same thing for the top, or for the front. And that way you don't need to glue it. And this will fit right on down there, and it seals the box up and closes it. Pretty cute, huh? Okay, you guys, that's all for today. Until next time, my creative peeps, I will see you later. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.